Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another video and to another review here on Muptown Funk. As always, I'm your host Ty and I'm very excited because today we have quite a different kind of product than the sort of things I've taken a look at in the past. You see, a few days ago, I took a trip to the American Dream Mall. It's this absolutely massive mall here in New Jersey. See guys, we have cool stuff to look at in New Jersey, I swear. Yup. It has all these different experiences in it, an aquarium, this massive Angry Birds themed mini golf. It has a Best Buy. It also has a big educational Sesame Street area complete with a Sesame Street store. Now, I actually didn't buy this at the Sesame Street store. I got some magnets from there. I actually have quite a bit of footage from there. I'll be posting it as a YouTube short later on this week. But what's also in this mall is a Toys R Us. I believe Toys R Us started in New Jersey. At the very least, I know it was headquartered there back in the day. So in an attempt to kind of try to bring the brand back a little bit, in addition to making all those little pop-up Toys R Us stores in Macy's and malls these days, they also built a full Toys R Us store in the mall, in the American Dream Mall. As a big toy collector, I can confirm that their stock was pretty bad. I collect Star Wars figures and Marvel figures, and they were like 3 years behind on both of those. For the people that know me from my Cars channel, the cars were also not too great and also confined to the checkout line and like $3 more expensive than they are everywhere else. But what I did find were these guys right here, these Sesame Street Blockies figures. Now, I believe Blockies is a Japanese company that makes these little model kits. If they're not from Japan, please let me know in the comments. But I do believe they are originally a Japanese company. They make a bunch of model kit action figures based on a variety of properties, primarily Transformers, but they also have brands like Ultraman, Naruto, and recently they started doing Sesame Street figures as part of a line called Pre-Cool, which is genuinely a fantastic name. Look at that, I love that. These are simpler model kits made for kids, but they still include quite a few pieces, and they let you put together your very own action figure based on iconic Sesame Street characters. They had the whole first wave featuring Elmo, Cookie Monster, Abby, and Big Bird. I just picked up the Cookie Monster. If I like it enough, maybe I'll pick up some of the other ones. The second wave is coming out with Ernie, Bert, the Count, and Oscar. Some very exciting characters. So, maybe if you guys like this video, if I enjoy putting this together, we can take a look at those in the future. But yeah, I picked up Cookie Monster. Easily my favorite of the four in the set. I think he's the best looking, and he's also just my favorite character featured. I got this for $10 at that Toys R Us. I believe the regular retail price, at least on the Blockies website, is $9, so just a little more than what it would be from the company itself. And I want to start off by saying, for something that was only $10, this is a really high quality box. It's very glossy. The Pre-Cool writing is actually textured on there. It's really, really well made. I almost don't want to take this out of the box because it's just such nice packaging. Surprisingly, this has a 55-year anniversary logo. One of the only pieces of Sesame Street merchandise, one of the only Sesame Street things, period, that I saw last year celebrating the anniversary. These were released in fall of 2024, for the record. The 55-year anniversary logo is basically the same as the 50-year anniversary logo. They just changed the number, obviously, complete with the and counting that's still there. That was originally designed for the 50th anniversary. We have a little tag here saying building toys with a picture of Elmo being put together. Cookie Monster, genuine license. Cool. Blockies logo there. Traditional Cookie Monster character art up there. I love that one of him just kind of contemplating. There he is on the side with all your traditional legal information. And on this side, of course, you can see the whole first wave. And on the back, we have some details. Cookie Monster googly eyes. You can see he comes with extra eyes that actually move. Cookie Monster can sit. Cool. Make a posable Cookie Monster toy. You can tell that this was translated back into English. Now let's see. Here, how are we going to open this up? Just, okay. People, who watch my car reviews are probably well aware of the fact that for whatever reason, when I'm doing reviews, I never bring like a knife or scissors. I really probably should, but it's all good. Just gonna lift up the top of the box here, try our best not to damage it, and take a look at all the pieces inside. I'm not expecting many pieces, honestly. I would think this would be pretty simple. Okay, let's see. So we got a pamphlet. Ooh, what's this? Does this come with a pog? Basically, right? Is that not basically what this is? Okay, that's just a link to their Facebook. Cool. Great. If I had Facebook, I'd be not visiting it, probably. Okay, so this pamphlet, I assume, yeah, that's going to be the instructions, but you can see the full line. Oh, they have moving mouths. That's so cool. Okay. I saw that the Ernie and Bert had moving mouths. I wasn't sure about the other ones. Let's see. Oh, wow. They all actually have really cool features. Wait. Abby has suction cups on the wings. It's so cool. Magic wand on the feet. Wait, does she have suction cups also on the feet? Elmo comes with additional googly eyes. That doesn't make sense, but okay. He comes with a book with a picture of baby David, who's labeled. Why not just include a regular baby David? I don't know, but his book and backpack open and close, and you could put the book in the backpack. These have a lot more detail than I expected them to have. Big Bird has a moving mouth, and he can sit. Considering they're advertising the fact that Big Bird and Cookie can sit as a feature, I wonder if Elmo can. Abby probably can't because of the dress. That's genuinely really cool. I'm honestly pretty impressed with just the quality here in terms of like how much stuff they can do. The suction cups are very, very clever. Now, on the other side of that are the instructions, so we'll take a look at that in just a minute. Let's start off by pulling out Cookie Monster's pieces. There we go. Is this the front or the back? We won't know until we put them together. I assume this is going to be the other body shell. Yeah. So this looks like... this is probably the front, I would assume. How... yeah, they're going to be super easy to just push together. Okay, let's open up the bag here. Let's see what we got. Be free, pieces of Cookie Monster. Be free. Oh, wow, we got quite a bit going on in here. Oh. Okay. All right, trust me, guys. My 16 years of building Lego will help me out here. This is really interesting. So it looks like we have this frame that the arms are going to attach to. First we got the face. Yeah, so he doesn't have a moving mouth, but some of the other ones do. This is horrifying. Cookie Monster without eyes. Speaking of the eyes, we have his regular eyes. Oh, his regular eyes aren't... wait a second. His regular eyes aren't googly eyes. They're a little googly here. They're not on mine. That's interesting. Is mine a misprint, or did you just end up that way? Because I was going to say, did they accidentally give me Elmo's eyes? No, they didn't. Interesting. His eyes just are not googly. That's unfortunate. That looks kind of... wait, look at them upside down. I don't know, it looks kind of strange to see Cookie Monster's eyes be so stationary. Do you think they'd attach this way? When the cookie is on the top, when the cookie is on the top shelf. Okay, here are the googly eyes. Oh, those look really strange. Okay, all right. Enough staring at the pieces. Let's get this guy together, shall we? Where are the instructions? Let's see. Okay. Wow. Cookie Monster is an adorable and determined monster. Here, I've also been described as that. Okay, exclusive props. Cookie. Grab the cookie. Yeah! Yeah! I'm disappointed that his eyes are not googly, guys. If mine is a misprint, it would be insanely funny to me. that I got a misprint where his eyes are normal. If not, then maybe all of them are like this. I don't know. Regardless, he's still gonna look just fine. If you have this, let me know. If your eyes look like that, there we go. They punch in just fine. It can easily slide out if you want to give him the alternate eyepieces. Just like I expected, the instructions do show that that is going to be your front. So what we're going to have to do, we're going to take this part here, okay, connect that to this. See, no, there's no way he's going to be articulated here. I'd assume under normal circumstances, if they didn't have a giant furry chocolate Easter bunny shell going on here, then, you know, you would actually have a joint there. I'd assume, are they going to want us to, oh, we could put this on before the arm. Okay, cool. They do differentiate between the left and right pieces, which is very important on something like this. Let's see. For the legs. Wait, yeah, see, it says, actually, no, it doesn't. They're just showing you, oh yeah, the bottoms are different. Wow. That's really clever. Okay. So, okay. Pretty stable connection. Pretty stable. Pretty good. The joints aren't loose. If you've ever built basically like a Bionicle, going back to Lego, that's basically what we're dealing with here. Okay. All right. This is honestly going to be much bigger than I thought it was. And, you know, looking at the eyes now, having them on the head, having them on the body, they do look ever so slightly offset. They are just a little googly. Okay. Yeah, this is much larger than I anticipated. Okay, let's get the instructions back in here. Let's grab his arms. Okay, so the arms don't have differentiation. The arms are, well, they do. The arms are actually angled. Okay, so this is going to be the right arm. So what we do is we attach it to this little joint here. All right. I've always wanted to get into sort of model kits. Like, some of them are so, I mean, most of them are so insanely expensive. But I've seen like super cool Star Wars ones. And, oh look, see, this also is actually angled to accommodate the specifics of the arm. But this is kind of the first one that I've done like this, and it all snaps together. Look at, his hands are huge. I guess that's accurate. Just nice. Okay, let's get the other leg in here. The other leg, the other arm in here. I just realized. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm filming this at like 10 in the morning. Okay. All right. What's good about the hand is that it connects to the peg piece here, and he fell. The peg piece and the arm piece. And now, to finish it off, we just got to give him his feet. Considering they advertise he can sit, I'm surprised he doesn't actually have knees. Are the feet different? Okay, the feet actually look to be identical pieces, so. Put on those Cookie Monster toes and look. All right, look at him, he's great, wow. All right. Hey. Okay, hold on. Okay, now let's get the cookie here. And as the instructions say, you should be able to hold on to that cookie. Okay. Clearly, I didn't snap the arm in well enough. Unless I put it on. No, it's right. Okay. All right, so here is the Blockies Cookie Monster completed. I absolutely love this guy. First off, this is significantly larger than I thought it would be. It's roughly, this is the 3 3/4 inch figure. Yeah, it's probably roughly almost hitting that 5-inch mark. I'd say maybe 4.5. He's got pretty decent range of motion in terms of articulation. Since you put it together, of course, it's not going to be like perfect. And just because of the shape of the character, there are definitely some hindrances there. The arms have pretty limited range. Obviously, you have a full range of motion there, but as far as how far out it goes, that's not happening. It's not going too far. Same with the elbows. The elbows do not move much unless you want to, pop the arm piece out. The hand just has a swivel. Unfortunately, the hand has this at the bottom. I mean, honestly, as far as it goes, stuff like that, sort of like obvious manufacturing, the fact that these are all individual pieces, it's not very obvious, other than in a case like that. At the very least, it is at the bottom of the hands. Of course, he can hold on to that cookie just fine. Can he lift it to his mouth? I guess close enough. Close enough. I keep trying to move it too much, I guess. Yeah. As for the legs, as promised, Cookie Monster can sit. I said Cookie Monster can sit. I mean, I guess so. If he's posed right. Guys, you can't have one of your main features advertised be the fact that he could sit. The video ends when I the video ends when I get Cookie Monster to sit. Hold on. Okay. I've clicked everything into place. Obviously, that's important to make sure everything is perfectly snapped in. The problem with Cookie Monster is his body shape. The articulation here is not fully conducive to sitting. But I'll take their word for it. I'm not saying you can't sit. I'm just saying I'm bad at posing him, and I'm too concerned that something's gonna happen and he's gonna just. There we go. The box was right. Cookie Monster can sit. Yeah, so articulation's pretty limited. Ooh, wow, he can do the splits though. Dang, all right, look at that. Cookie Monster can sit more like Cookie Monster can split. So yeah, I mean, obviously, any maneuver too big is gonna knock the piece off, but if that happens, you could just simply put it back together. As a figure, as a representation of Cookie Monster, this is good. It's great. It looks just like him. Obviously, it's absolutely adorable. It fits very well with what they're going for as a model kit. It has a slightly blocky theme. I love the art style here. I really do. I think that it looks really great. The posability is just fine. Again, it's Cookie Monster. Like, you're not gonna get this massive range of motion out of him. It'll be interesting to see what NECA does when they get around to Cookie Monster. It's, you're not gonna have this massive, heavily articulated figure, just considering the size and shape of the character. But for what you have, it's really great. It's simple, it's easy to put together. A kid could do this, no problem. And yeah, you could easily get him in a whole lot of poses. Look at that. We got him standing on one leg. Like, walking forward. Get him ready for combat. About to throw hands. Get his cookie back. No, this is genuinely really well made and well done, and I am not opposed at all to picking up more of these. This is absolutely adorable, well put together, genuinely great quality. The plastic feels high quality. The box was super high quality. This whole thing for $10 or, you know, less than $10 from their website. I didn't check the shipping price, but the item itself, less than $10. You really can't go wrong with this. It's adorable. It's well made, and I don't know, I may find myself getting a bit of a larger collection. Anyway, guys, this has been my look at the Cookie Monster's Blockies figure and the wacky adventure of how I brought him to life. There he is. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time for a more standard history video on the channel. Thank you all for checking this out. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.